Alright then, gentlemen, well, just before we get into looking at Byakuya, of course, we gotta do the deed. That is right. We gotta get the big boy himself. I think the previous video that I uploaded should have been the Ichigo video. Ooh, Mo, nice. Okay, we take that. We'll take that. Where is he? Where is he? Ichigo! Very, very nice. Beautiful. There he is. We got him. 120 pulls done. And the man is in our grasp. Now we can go about holification. One thing I should mention is that the animations and whatnot, which I've seen a few people mention about the summoning side of things, all of that is going to be completely rehauled and updated, by the way, if you guys didn't know. So there is actual full animations for the game when it comes to the official release, just FYI. Alrighty, so let's get into it now that we just did that little cheeky little multi. But yeah, fairly simple. The dodge is practically the same. Deflect is at 347% on damage that you can dish out. Alright, so when it comes to the normal attack on what Byakuya is capable of, so Byakuya holds Zenpun Zakara and continuously slashes the enemy in front of him, causing a 4-stage damage of 194% damage. There we go, yeah, oh, there we go, yeah. It's a bit off, but that's fine. Byakuya wields a blade made of cherry blossom, dealing 5 consecutive slashes or stages of damage, dealing 410, going up to 461. Again, level 1's at 410, and accumulates his own spiritual pressure when hitting, which is very nice. So Byakuya manipulates the Sakura blade to release a continuous impact on the enemy, causing 270% damage at level 1. Of the attack power in damage per second, and continuously consuming his own spiritual pressure. After the release, it will cause an additional 360% damage, again level 1. During the release of the countdown of Byakuya's current status, will be suspended, and the Bankai will be immediately released after the release. Okay, so that kind of makes sense, of course. So from when we last checked off with his Bankai on the alpha stage, it was disgustingly OP, broken to a T. So I've yet to use Byakuya. This is going to be my first time using him, so I'm eager to see on if they've committed to keeping his Bankai the way it was before during the alpha 2 years ago. Core passive, every time you release the battlefield skill, 1000 blades, Byakuya battle skill cooldown is reduced by 1.5 seconds. Every time Byakuya releases a battlefield skill, the damage caused by the next battlefield skill will be increased by 20%. This effect lasts for 3.5 seconds, can be stacked up to 4 times. So I guess this is a nice little cooldown period for when you're switching in and out and having Byakuya at the ready more quicker than others, as you could say. So okay, so his battlefield skill basically prepares him, as well as allowing you to do a little bit more damage over time. So moving along to his enhanced passives now. So when Byakuya is in the background and not on the field, the damage caused by his attacks will be increases by 15%. So that is more to do with his battlefield skill, I think. Yeah, because if he's in the back, he ain't going to be doing much outside of his battlefield skill. So that adds more damage onto that. Okay, so this skill, well, this enhanced passive is a bit of a weird one, but so basically when Byakuya releases this skill, or this decay of some form, it will activate this debuff, making it so that it reduces the enemy's resistance, allowing you to do 22% more, 22.5% more damage for 15 seconds. So it's some form of debuff that you're then applying, and then when you apply this skill, it will then extend, or it will refresh the duration of the debuff that's allowing you to drop the enemy's resistance to do 22.5 damage. So yeah, interesting. I guess this is probably in correlation to his skill, so there's that. That was a bit of a weird one, but we got there at the end of the day. And then when battlefield skill is activated and hits the enemy, it will inflict 1 layer of cherry mark on the enemy. Each layer of cherry mark will reduce the enemy's resistance to slashing by 4.5%, lasting for 6 seconds. It can be stacked up to 4 layers. So, okay, nice little support play for the whole team to get their battlefield skill popping off and allowing you to do more damage. Interesting. So those are his passives. Going over to his skills now. What are we looking at? I'm already seeing some good damage output. Byakuya's blade falls to the sky and the sword is broken into. Yeah, okay, so after 3.5 seconds, it will cause a 287% of attack power to the enemy. During the release, you can switch characters on the field. Byakuya will stay on the field until the attack is released. When Byakuya's battlefield skills are effective, releasing this battlefield skill will gain 4 points of battlefield skill volume. Oh, okay, yeah, so that's one thing which I've already noticed. The battlefield skill you can really stack up on. It's very similar to oh, there's another character with a battlefield skill, Uryu, because you can stack up his battlefield skill twice. So there's that. Byakuya controls the orange flower. You mean pink flower, Nani, or purple flower, whatever color. With a giant wave attack to the enemy, it can be released 3 times to cause the total of 456% damage, level 1 of the attack power damage, and accumulates its own spiritual pressure when hit. So I want to know if, so yeah, if it's a 3 hit, I assume there's going to be a big cooldown on the Bankai. That's my only thought process on it. If they're gonna not make it too OP. Alright, so when it comes to Byakuya's Bankai, Zenbun Sakura, of course, after Byakuya releases the entire blade into a thin blade, or into pebbles? What? Okay, whatever. He deals 264% of his attack power to the enemy at his speed several times faster, and enters the Bankai state, during which his normal attacks and combat skills are enhanced. Bankai lasts for 15 seconds and will not be released even when Byakuya is switched out. Interesting. Not that it'll do anything if he does switches out, so it's best to keep him in, I guess. And then, also, this is the battlefield skill. Okay, so when it comes to the battlefield skill, we know that we can already accumulate this, so that'll be nice. Builds up. The more we do, the more damage you can push out. The more damage we can also do on towards the enemy. So those are some of the buffs of having this battlefield skill, I guess, compared to others. But in terms of what we're getting out of it, so this one is also giving us a 30% increase to all teammates, so basically very similar fashion to how Komamura's battlefield skill works, so there's that. Byakuya's wait, what? Hold on, no. When Byakuya's battlefield skill is in effect, the slash damage of all characters' team is increased by 30%. Slash damage. Okay, I don't know why I'm saying it like that. It's freaking Bleach. Everyone's got a sword. Alright, I take that back. Byakuya's condenses his pedals floating in the air into 2 swords, stabbing the enemy, pinning them, to the ground, causing 75% of the attack power. If Byakuya's battlefield skill returns to 0 after releasing the skill, you can click the battlefield skill button again and Byakuya will release an additional attack, the effect of which is the equivalent to the 4th attack of the normal attack of one of his skills, which I am not aware of. And then the passive, Byakuya's battlefield skill button will be activated within 2 seconds after any character releases the normal attack branch, combat skill, or ceiling counterattack, and cannot be released at other times. So it's got like an auto function on it. Interesting. Okay, cool. Alright, moving over to the next. When Byakuya is in the Bankai state, each time he releases a combat skill, he will gain determination. Based on the amount of damage hits, each layer of determination increases Byakuya's total damage by 2%, lasting for 12 seconds, and can be stacked up to 14 times. Okay, very nice. When determination is greater than 8 layers, Byakuya will gain an additional 30% critical damage bonus. That explains why Urahara is there. If you're wondering, he's by his team comp. God damn it, Jesus. Okay, that's a massive dupe, and that's halfway in to the man's dupe system. And then lastly, if you can max this beautiful specimen of a character out, what we're looking at here. So when Byakuya releases his decay, the consumption rate of the spiritual pressure is reduced by 33%, and the critical hit damage caused is increased by 30%. And then, of course, with the decay, we're then also getting the resistance drop, so that then leads into that 22.5%, and then we can refresh the timer on that debuff too. So that's also to take note on what Byakuya is capable of. Not a bad character. I'm kind of liking the whole tactical play that this character is. Alright, I don't know where Renji's here. What the hell, Renji? What are you doing? Okay, so we'll bring out Urahara first. We'll kind of get everything set up. Want to maximize the dupes because, again, we can use Byakuya in a way where we kind of build him, kind of use him as a sub DPS, I guess. So he'll be the middle character. On top of that, I'm going to try and see if I can accumulate his battlefield skill. Okay, I can't even see Renji's attacks, bro. What is going on? Nope. Okay. That range is disgusting. Like, I'm going to vomit. That's how bad it is. Alright. We'll bring out Byakuya now. Okay, so there we go. We got 4 at the ready. Get that skill popping off. I mean, he's doing decent damage. I kind of like it. It's not bad. Nope. Damn, bro. Range's got range. What am I playing right now? What is this range? Okay. Nope. Okay. Activate this. So we could have actually... Okay, well, I wasn't expecting that. So while that attack was going on, we can switch out. Okay, so drop this. Yeah, go out to Uruhara. There we go. Activate the back foot skill. So literally, we are immediately popping off. Oh wait, I just realized are we still? Oh, I just realized we're doing like Byakuya's doing his damage as he's in the back. That's very nice. Oh no! Drop that. Keep him up. There we go. And then okay, now we get Byakuya out here. Nice. Okay, I do want to get his Zenmo Takara, so we will build up our spiritual pressure. There we go. Nice try. Nope. Renji, do your counter, man. I'm trying to build up my spiritual pressure. You were just not my friend today. Okay. So right there, it's giving me the indication to switch. I'm gonna hold on to it. Okay. Jesus. Okay, we've got our full battlefield skill at the ready, so we can. I think what I will do is we'll maximize it, boys. Might as well. Okay. Or not. Jesus Christ. Okay. There we go. Drop that, drop that. Okay, that is as much maximization as I can do. Drop this. Damn, it's pretty quick. Oh god, I didn't even look at the timer. My bad. All right. How does this work then? Okay, so they have nerfed it. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so it has been nerfed. Okay, so there we go. I went straight for the Bankai here this time round. And then just kind of, yeah, so we can kind of dodge and do that attack. Okay, yeah, so during the alpha, you were able to just, okay, I'm holding it. Oh! This is new. Ah, I'm just holding it down. Okay, that was new. That was new. So during the alpha, with the skill that I did where I was dropping all the leaf pedals all over him, that was a continuation, and Byakuya's movement was disgustingly OP. Like you could not trace him or track him at all. Jesus Christ, Renji! All right, we get it, my guy. You're spamming, cheating son of a gun. And yeah, it was just kind of like one of the broken Bankais, 100%. But it seems that they have toned it down a considerable amount. Interesting, very, very. I mean, it makes sense. It makes sense. But this Renji is just causing me so much trouble. Okay, well then again, I'm not even utilizing my main DPS. So. If I still have the alpha footage, I'll put it up right now so you guys can see what I'm talking about. This was one of the things which I was very excited to see on whether or not if they would tone it down or if they would just actually commit to doing. And it seems that they have toned it down to where you get those good 3 hits, and then of course building up spiritual pressure, that then allows you to do that big beam, which doesn't do as much damage as I thought it would. So yeah, interesting. But either way, that is Byakuya in a nutshell on his movesets and how he's working.